All right, hunters.
We will start the first leg with the recruitment team.
Okay.
You guys head over to the Jaeger's workshop in the New Bridge district. Now, one of the other things that, the Templar and the Order priest would have provided is, given the circumstances, for your party, any members in your party, safe and free passage between the walls. You don't have to risk going through the tarnished tunnels, ruined railways, none of that. As you arrive to this workshop, you see something like what looks like a mix between a forge, a training ground, and an armory. And a human man, shorter in stature, with greased back, brown hair, slick back brown hair, with just like white streaks in him showing age, and a chevron mustache. You see him holding like a large bowl pipe in his mouth, and just grease-covered hands, a wife beater. Like he's
like my kind of guy.
He's in the process of handing off. He's handing off some weapons to some young men and women who are looking to be training in the training grounds area. And someone give me a perception check.
Why not me? Because I don't think that's the right
8.
decision.
8. You see that he has, for a moment you catch like he has a tattoo on his right forearm, but he moves too quickly for you to see like what it is. Aside from that, cargo pants that are tucked into like these high knee leather boots, and keeps some kind of pistol on his sidearm. He, as he's handing like axes and firearms and such to these folk. I'll be right with you. And here you go. All right. What can I do you for? He sits in a stool.
You're a Jaeger, aren't you?
Depends on who's asking.
Well, we just come here because we're about to take on a Lunar Revenant. And,
Put to death of this shattering moon event once and for all.
Yeah. And it's been essentially blighting this New Bridge district here.
Do you even know when it's supposed to show up next? As far as I'm concerned, these events are random.
Well, we personally were not able to catalog that, but we were let in on when this battle's really cool. Holy shit! So I'm distracted.
I believe it's the Divine Order that has determined this. They've been studying the lunar events.
Okay. So, who's fronting the bill? Who's your patron?
A man named Lord Grindelrock. You might have heard him.
Oh yeah. Grindelrock, not Grindelrock.
That guy's not here.
What's
Distant
this
shouting.
Oh yeah, that old man is, he's helped us out on a number of occasions. So, what all are you looking for? I got some folk who are out here training. You're looking for a little bit more muscle. By the looks of it, it doesn't look like none of y'all have been more than green yourselves.
Green, maybe not, but we have taken on this revenant before. And,
That's a bit insulting to call us green, you might say.
Where is this coming from?
I think he's blue, actually.
My compatriot likes to throw his voice as a party trick. and I point to the card. We're in the market for 3 to 4 of medium to expert
Basically the best you
fighters.
have, yeah.
And
As many as you're willing to give us. As much as you want to give us.
Somebody make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Now, if this happens to, I'm going to set the DC before you roll. The DC just to get anybody is going to be 11. The higher you go, the more hunters will be offered. After you roll, for every 5 gold that you give up.
Who's got the gold from Carmilla?
So, as far as this is concerned, you guys could say that you pooled it for this purpose. So if you want to say that you have a collective 40 gold, for every 5 gold gives you a +1 to that check.
Okay.
Can we do that afterward?
After, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just roll 20.
And again, if let's say you roll a 15, you're like, great, we passed 11, and you want to see if you can get higher, you can throw more gold his way and see what happens.
Okay. And you said I do have advantage?
You have advantage.
Persuasion? Okay. So that's 19. So we could go to unnatural 20.
I think as you're speaking, I'm like, well, you're trying to go up? Well, I guess for 5 we could go up to 20. Yeah. I think I'm I'm signaling the universal signal for 5 more gold.
Okay.
I think it's
picking up what you were
this.
saying.
Just like that.
Okay. From either yours or Mist's inventory. I know 30 is in Mist's and 10 is in yours, so however you want to divide that up.
Take it out of mine, that's fine. We'll take it.
Bringing that to a 20, you have either the option of 1 Jaeger and 1 hunter, or 3 hunters.
Is a Jaeger like a mech or something?
No,
I don't
like a
even-
super hunter. Like, what's his face was a Jaeger? Casbar, thank you.
The CR for a hunter is
He
a
sat on his ass.
Yeah, you locked a door.
That's true.
You
wouldn't even
dramatically
let us
locked
in.
a door. That's all I saw him do.
CR for a hunter is 3. CR for a Jaeger is 8.
Yeah, I'd say a hunter. I mean a Jaeger.
Yeah,
The
no,
Jaeger.
Jaeger and the hunter.
Dude, if I had a parrot, would you teach it to say the word facts? It would just like,
That'd be sick.
like you just facts. Like it would just like it would hear you say
Every
like
time
a
you
statement.
talk.
Facts.
That's Cap!
Fact-checking parrots.
Fact-checking parrots?
Fact check.
Jamie, pull that up.
Parrot.
Jamie's the name of his parrot.
My parrot's Glenn Kessler and awards parrots. Or Pinocchio.
Yeah, might as
We're
well.
at that point.
That's what makes the fact meaningful. Because he
That's
will say
busted. Possible.
Garrick.
Totally busted!
They're like, they purify resistance.
Myth confirmed!
Truth-wise.
Garrick sits forward and knocks his massive pipe on the end of his stool. It's been some time since I've seen some action myself. With the money you're putting forward and that of your patron as well.
It really wasn't that much
I could
money.
probably join your efforts along with hunter of my choice if that's all right with you.
I trust your judgment.
You got the pair of us. Where and when?
At the site of the next
Well, what's the courtyard? Court Noir.
The Noir, yeah.
Plaza Noir.
Plaza Noir.
Court
yeah.
in the wall.
That does not have near the range to it.
We're making it to court.
He starts singing a giant Court de Noir.
The Plaza de No-EER.
There's something
Mouthful of chew. Yeah.
It's a court in the wall.
That's why I love noirs, man. They have dramatic lighting, and then the facial structure, everything's revealed. And the whole story is let's find out the truth. Put a bunch of people in
The
a pressure
genre
cooker.
of noir.
That is
Yeah.
the genre.
Put a bunch of people in a pressure cooker.
We are going to pivot back to the chateau.
I had to stop. I had to cut myself off.
And the Grey Knight looks at you, Draco.
Right.
Lord Grendelock told me about the fact that your party is not from here. You seem like you have some sort of training as a knight yourself, is that true?
I'm from a town called Haverman. Haverton.
That's a great I love that place.
I grew up in a middle-class family.
There I trained under my mentor, and he taught me all he knew about defending the city.
From
I hope
How
to
long
achieve
did
a
you-
warrior status to then go back and defend the city. So yes, I have some training.
It's working.
Does the name Haverton ring any bell?
Put it in energy, it comes back.
As
Exponentiated.
someone who also
You are God.
has taken an oath to defend the city, would you be willing to take an oath right here, right now? Establish your divine purpose.
Bro,
Clink, like he fist bumps you with like his metal gauntlet. Kneel. Okay, kneel.
That is. That's what that looks
We
like.
already did the fist bump.
That's
You can go on the-
exactly what Doug does.
I kneel.
3 tenets of the Eldritch Hunt.
What the hell are you doing, bro?
Water. Let's take a water.
For all those who's not
You just made that-
paying
you just
for the
made that
Patreon
400
and listening to the audio version of this
You made that 400
podcast,
times harder than you.
Seth just American Ninja warrior styled out of the table.
Don't give him that much
He
credit.
blow,
Yeah, no.
he, no, I mean,
He rolled in that
around.
one, exiting his chair.
Scratch that. He was on Wipeout a second ago.
He hit the red ball.
Facts.
Busted! Busted! Completely busted! Totally busted! Bro, that's busted, bro! We're being so dusty and fucking busted!
2 seconds into that, everyone saw what was happening, and he just committed.
I'm on one knee.
Yes. He turns to you. He says,
My name's not Neil, it's Draco.
"Damn it, Draco. What is your surname?"
Drum.
No.
Draco Drump.
Not drunk. Drum.
Drump of Haverton. The first tenet, resolve. Through willpower and tenacity, the strain of the hunt is endured. The second tenet, respect. Take life only when doing so protects others. Kill only when necessary, lest the bloodshed enamor your soul and hunter becomes beast. The third, responsibility. Many rely on your talent to survive moonlit nights. No matter the circumstances, do not fail them. Sacrifice your own body so that others can retain the sanctity of their own. Do you so take this oath?
I so swear.
Then I deem you as part of the Order of the Eldritch Hunt, part of the Grey Templar Knights. He bows to you.
Taking a night or what?
I have a flail, but I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate. Then you, sir. Asimar, what is your name?
I think it's John.
What?
Chambers. Your name is Chengis.
Damn Chambers. Chengis.
Dayum Chambers.
What's going on over there?
He's the farthest thing from Chengis.
That's what Chengis is.
And this is the farthest thing from Chengis. A horse is not a horse. It's just an image of the Chengis.
Yes. It's,
Are you prepared to join us in this holy endeavor?
oh.
Do it. Do it.
How holy is it? That's the question, man. It's a really important question.
It just depends on
We
your
believe in it.
willingness to proceed with the mission.
What's the purpose of the mission? Like, give me like one sentence.
Kill the Lunar Revenant. Let me just.
It's great. It's great. No,
I'm
no,
shouting
no.
from a distance.
Yeah, sorry. That's been
Something.
shouting at me for a while, and I didn't know what it was. You're okay, thank you.
You could say that this is your
Absolutely.
duplicate self within you, like fighting and having this mental battle.
Yeah, he was there. He was there already. He was like, "Dude, you idiot, here you go, here's the answer." And I was like, what is that?
Then come with me. Me and my knights.
I don't think you answered. I don't think you.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's alright. We're moving on.
Just hitting the fast forward button.
Skip ahead. Dialogue.
Can't think of the dialogue tree.
X.
Skipping the cutscene.
We need how many? This is have it. You must. This.
That was really good. Nice work.
Several hours pass as you, Mizt, and you, Orin, have followed the aquatic dwarf. He begins to explain a little bit of his background. He's known as a Tide Grim dwarf. He is led as a captain of the rest of his kin, as a similar leader as someone like Carmela is to the Ruby District, he is to the Waterfront District. Many there know him by his first name, if not by Captain.
Tide Grim. I'd rather hang out with a Tide Pod dwarf.
Yo.
Got him.
Hi-ho.
And as you spend some time being trained in the mechanism of this module on his submersible, we're going to fast forward into the dusk hour leading up into what will inevitably become the fight against the Lunar Revenant of the Shattering Moon. Now, you two have offered your services in being able to generate either electrical or thunderous energy.
Aye, that we can.
You feel the ship that you stepped aboard a few hours ago with the controls under Captain Ebbeard. You feel yourselves descending into the depths of the river. And you can see as you're traversing between districts different things in the water. I mean, you see various aquatic life. You also see bodies, drowned bodies, at the bottom of this river around the Waterfront District. You pass by what he has labeled the Tide Peak Lighthouse. The Tide Peak Lighthouse that is this massive beacon that has been disaffected. You even hear like little bits of howls sourced from this lighthouse as you begin to descend. The gilded harbor that you pass and sunken cathedrals underwater.
What do we do with a drunken sailor?
One of you will first need to tell me how you are going to use your abilities, whether Orin goes first or Mizt, to affect the electromagnetic pulse on this module.
I have the I could rage. I got the Storm's Thunder reaction, which it's more of a damaging ability, but maybe it would if we're trying to channel some lightning. I do have a Storm's Thunder ability.
The power of the seas.
I also have
I have lightning charged, which I would hope to like imbue. Essentially, it's channel lightning energy into a creature. Energy is harmless to the creature, but escapes in dangerous bursts to nearby enemies. So I would imbue it to my friend here.
Is that what you'd like to do for the first phase?
Probably, yeah. And then I got pyrotechnics that I want to blow up some fireworks.
Okay.
I think I would have to initiate a rage.
You get a drop for photons.
Initiating a rage. Okay. And what do you do with this rage?
Well, yeah, I want to charge you like before you get in. You leave.
He's like rubbing a balloon on your body.
Yeah, on the braids of your head.
Yes.
Well, but not for 10 minutes.
I have advantage on strength. I get rage damage.
That's the
Damage
photon
resistance, rage damage, strength advantage.
You tell me what if Mizt sounds like you want to do the lightning charge, which then would imbue a weapon attack that you can use to strike this module with.
Don't hit too hard.
This module is reinforced to be able to withstand anything you bring forth.
I like the sound of that.
Let the storm's thunder roar.
Okay, well
We're nearing the district.
I'll use rage damage on it.
Okay, so you're casting lightning charged.
Yep.
Okay. And give me an attack roll.
Okay. So I rolled a 17 plus 5, so it's a 22.
So go ahead and roll. What damage does he gain? Like what dice or damage does he
He
gain?
gets with 6 attacks. He gets an extra D6 lightning damage.
For the next 6 attacks? Wow.
Or after 10 minutes.
I was gonna say, okay, so 10 minutes. Sounds good. So go ahead and roll damage with the lightning charge added.
And the rage, right?
Yes.
Holy shit. So it's 2d6 plus 3 without any bonuses, so. It's a 9 plus 3.
Okay, so then add the D6.
That's
That's his lightning, yeah.
Okay. 12 plus 5, so 17.
And then add your rage damage, which is 2.
It's just 2? Okay.
Yep.
So 19 damage.
19 damage. As you reel back with your now lightning charged weapon, you slam it into this pillar of coils, sending a shockwave upward and outward, and you hear as the waters begin to push your submersible further down just from the repercussion of this force. And you hear from the captain,
Look out the porthole. Can you see the moon?
who's gonna look.
I look.
Make a perception check.
15.
You see the moon shaking, quaking, shattering.
Whoa.
And a mote of light begins to descend from its center, down, 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 directly ahead to the New Bridge District.
Phase 1 complete. We need them to contain it and then we'll strike again.
You two. You see a perimeter of Grey Knights around the plaza, and you have just spent the last hour finishing etching with chalk and runes this circle, and you see the moon shatter ahead. Spirits around you begin to come up from the ground one by one by one, and eventually, like a meteor, landing with an explosion of light and concussive force. You hold yourselves firm, and I need one of you to first make a either charisma check or a wisdom check. And you will add your proficiency bonus to this.
I got a +2.
Okay.
Natural 16 plus 2 is 18.
The DC was 13.
Wow, way to go.
As this revenant emerges, you see the same skeletal form, a massive behemoth of an eldritch entity pulling out a rusted blade out from the earth as though it's conjuring it itself. And your energy, your newfound oath begins to take form as you have now you've now diminished its teleport ability from 120 feet down to 30.
Wow, good job, Draco.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're welcome.
it now can only make 2 attacks instead of 3.
Wow, that's huge.
You're welcome. You changed the game plan. I did.
The 3 of you,
Thank you.
with Garrick
Thank you.
and your hunter, I need a group stealth check.
Is that the 3 of us rolling, or is that one of us rolling?
The 3 of you roll.
Okay.
22.
But the curve is going to be heavily
The
weighted
3 went to
towards.
recruit.
It's going to be heavily weighted towards.
I'm sorry.
Orin.
24.
24.
7.
7.
19.
19. Garrick also got a 24. The hunter got an 18.
Wow.
Badass.
You all see in front of you, at this point in time, rewinding a little bit, Shattering Moon has not occurred, but you see a small congregation of about 4 or 5 spirits in the center of this place, while the Templars, Chengis, and Draco are in the process of finishing this circle. You have, now that you've succeeded this ambush, you have one surprise round. So, how would the 5 of you like to proceed?
There are 5 geists.
There are 5 Geists, yes.
I'll cast a blind ambush on one of them.
Are they grouped together at all, or are they like kind of spread?
I would say the furthest from you is about 60 feet. Then the next nearest from that is about 40 feet. And the next 3 nearest from that is 30 feet. 60, 240, 3, 30.
I'll cast the blind ambush on the one that's 60 feet away.
Your blind ambush, that's a spell?
Yes.
Oh! What does it do? Wait, what does it do?
You blow a whistle, releasing an inaudible sound, rolling it, or choosing a point on the ground within range. The first time a creature moves within a 10-foot square centered on that point before the spell ends, an eldritch maw immediately erupts beneath the ground, dealing 2d10 piercing damage to each creature within the square, knocking them prone. So I guess if I can get more than one within a 10-foot square, I'll do that.
You can easily get 2. And I'll say with as high of a group check that you've got, I'll say you'd be able to hit those first 3.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, what's the damage? Is there damage?
It just says dealing 2d10
Whenever they move, right?
Yeah, and they're just
within the square. It doesn't say when they move, but that square remains.
the first time a creature moves while within that 10-foot square.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's the second sentence.
The first time, yeah, okay. So, but if another creature or the Revenant comes through, that effect also strikes them as well.
Blind ambush to Karin.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay. Which one? 30 foot 3, 40 foot 2, 60 foot 1.
What's our orientation with regard to the
So I'm sorry, I lied. It's 6. It's not 5 feet. It's 6. Just realized that.
No, that's fine. The Green Knight circle. Where are we across this group from them?
So this group is basically making a wide perimeter of like a diameter of about 120 feet within the plaza.
So they're in the middle of this.
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
And as they're making it, these spirits are like sort of acknowledging them and moving towards. Others are staying put. There seems to be a threat to come, but they're not immediately aggressive.
Can I hold my turn until the end to see which ones are damaged and pick them off?
For sure.
Okay.
Issa, what's your plan?
I am going to hurl a chromatic orb at one of the Geists.
Okay. Which distant of Geists? 30, 40, or 60?
I'm gonna go 30.
The nearer ones?
Yes.
The moon above you shatters, and you see a familiar scene of what almost looks like a shooting star descending right to the center of the plaza. And you sense like a shockwave outward. I need the three of you to make a strength saving throw just to keep yourself from falling prone.
I think that's a 1. Yeah, that's an
2 for me.
Okay, prone.
What could I have cast our?
Absolutely, yeah. This
I
is
just haven't rolled damage yet.
5.
three of you fall prone,
We were all under 6.
Wow, let's go.
and
Wait,
God bless.
half of one. Sorry.
oh yes,
Okay.
So wait, does this negate our round?
No.
it just knocks you on your ass. Is all it does. It doesn't affect your held action. It doesn't affect the spell or the chromatic orb.
That was 13.
13. You're not knocked prone.
Yes.
So, first things first, the Geists first begin to move. Roll damage for your blind ambush.
Were the Geists affected by the shooting star? Just out of curiosity.
Not from the impact, but the presence of. They're now invigorated to strike.
Okay. That's 6 damage to those 3.
6 damage. Okay. The first 3 are looking very diminished.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
What about the chromatic orb?
Chromatic orb.
Same
Issa-
3, right?
Yeah, same 3. Issa. Those front 3 are looking greatly diminished, and the back 3, obviously untouched by his spell. So, front, left, or right?
Left.
Okay.
I'm gonna use.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos
Let's go.
to get advantage.
Advantage. All right.
Okay, so that's 22.
Hits.
Dirty.
Hits.
Dirty. Yeah.
Dirty.
30. And then
What damage?
okay, so I'll have to roll on the wild magic table.
Okay, because what is the?
Yeah, so I get advantage on a d20 test, and then I must cast a sorcerer's spell with a spell slot or finish a long rest before doing Tides of Chaos again. When I cast a sorcerer's spell with a spell slot before a long rest, I have to.
Okay. Instead of doing the sphere of raiders, go ahead and roll classic double d10 dice for your percentile dice.
Okay, 66.
For the next
That's a
day.
96.
Oh,
What?
okay.
For the next day, you are compelled to eat any fire you see.
Let's go.
You must make a
I got
DC.
hungry.
You must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw or attempt to consume the fire.
Wild magic is the best.
Alright.
Wow.
Oh, opens the doors for you, man.
So,
Opportunity.
so now I'm gonna roll for damage on my.
Yeah, roll for damage on the.
Yeah, go for it. I was just.
It might be good to not choose fire damage for your chromatic orb.
I'm mighty tempted. I'm like pointing my hand toward myself.
How many D8s do you get?
3.
Holy crap, it's dead for sure.
So that's 16
Oh,
points
gone.
of.
Absolutely obliterated. This orb obliterates one of the nearest Geists. Hunter and the Jaeger are going to go. Hunter's going to make its multi-attack and fire off 2 firearm attacks at the farthest one. Yeah. 1 misses, 1 hits for 5 points of damage. Nearly diminishing the furthest 60 foot away Geist. And Garrick is going to take 3 attacks. You see him pulling out a rifle over his back, and now instead of a wife beater and a greased up look, he has a long tan and black trench coat, a wide brimmed tan and black hat with a what looks like a raven's feather tucked in the ribbon of it, in the brim of it. And he pulls out a rifle, aiming at the same one that that his hunter fired at. First one hits. Second one hits. Kills the furthest.
Damn.
Boom.
Fires off a third with his pistol on one of the nearer ones. That is a dirty 20. There are now 3 Geists left.
And one of them is
And one of
injured.
them is injured.
So I'll shoot at that one.
Okay.
I don't get snacks.
Oh, and I get advantage.
So if you enjoy it, you eat them like
Wow. Okay. 12.
That hits. That hits.
Oh, that was actually 14. So 10 plus 5, 15.
Your shot rings in your ear as you let loose your arrow. Through the darkness, you pierce through the remaining diminished Geist, leaving only 2 40 feet from your group. We return to the submersible. A second phase needs to happen. The lightning mark. How do you all proceed to make the lightning mark appear?
We just gotta guess.
This one is going to strike the Lunar Revenant itself.
Let's go, boys.
Do we know where this thing is?
Let's go.
At this point, with the submersible comes up enough for your portholes to see as you're nearing the edge of the Plaza de Noir. You can see your comrades picking off one by one, and 2 other folk you've never seen before fighting and eliminating 3 of these Geists around the Revenant. Now is your time to strike.
Alright, so I still have rage going on.
Yeah, it's still going.
Universal
And you
challenge.
still have your lightning charged attack. You have
Okay.
5 more hits of that.
I'm gonna do my lightning charged attack this time with the Butcher's Cleaver.
Okay.
And
Now you can go reckless with this, by the way.
what's that?
It just means that you attack with advantage, and then it can attack with advantage against you,
Oh.
but it can't attack.
So I'll
So
do that. I didn't even know that I could do that. That's cool.
you got that last level.
Alright, I'm gonna try that then. That was 18 though. 2 2. So yeah, I'll take the 18. So 23 to hit.
Oh yeah. Give me some damage with that.
6. And 6!
Wow.
Yeah.
And then another for the lightning.
So 2d6 plus 3 is 15. Yeah. Plus 3 for the lightning.
D6.
Plus another d6. Plus, okay, so 19. And then plus another 2 for rage. So 21.
As you channel this lightning energy down with your cleaver, sends another shockwave up, and you feel like the whole submersible shaking and moving back and forth until you see going up and then back down in an instant, striking this thing as it reels back in pain, just an echoing screech throughout the district. You have now brought the Revenant's HP down to half.
What?
Let's go, boys.
That was all? 21? This thing's a pushover.
No, that's not. The damage was the
Oh,
DC.
I see. Oh, fair enough. I was like, we did like 45 points of damage between the three of us.
Suppressing aura. Chengis. Roll a wisdom check. Add your proficiency bonus. The DC is 13.
Oh, thank you. I could use some wisdom.
Well, you're rolling.
What did you roll in?
It's transferable.
So D20.
D20.
Add your wisdom and proficiency bonus.
It's a good old lucky 13. Oh, goodness.
Plus
What
5.
do we got?
If that's a 13, that's an 18.
You see
18.
like bright, radiant tendrils from each unit of the Templar Order being extended from your person, and you hear like a voice in your head, "You got this, man. I know you got this." And you have removed its fear aura and diminished its maddening screech.
Wow. Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
In the center,
Because why would you have to be afraid of anything?
in the center of this
Existence
plaza.
exists.
Vegeta.
Vegeta! What does his power level say? 2 Geists. This is your group. Issa, Ghat'Rahg, and the Karin. This is your group, Mizt and Orin.
Sure, I had to lay down.
And this is your group, Draco
thank you, Aaron.
and
Wow.
thank you, Draco and Chengis. Mizt and Orin, you're able to take this opportunity while the Revenant is down for the moment to hop out of your submersible and take a tactical move. Same with everyone. As I'm drawing this, go ahead and give put yourself in a position that would likely make sense given the strategy and the actions taken place.
So that would not be using our movement from where we currently are, but would give us.
I mean, like just literally just
Where
placing
are
yourself.
we?
Yeah. Now, as just a small reminder, this is by the way, this is a statue. This is a well. These are some buildings, and these are main roads. And over by where Seth is sitting, this is where the river's from.
Okay.
The old Spire Orphanage is off in this direction where Kate is sitting.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
So the well is where we heard the kid?
The kid.
Didn't we hear a kid or something from the well? Did we hear
that was
something?
that was just Nick talking.
Oh.
The kid fell down the well.
All right. I think it's time for a group initiative.
Wow. I'll start.
Oh, way to go.
Dude, I suck, man.
This parasitic Geist is going to swarm you, as is this one, Draco.
Oh no.
That is going to be a 17 and a 14 to hit.
Powering a car battery.
What's your AC? Your AC. What's your AC?
I'm sorry, it's a 16.
Okay. Now here's a question. It's 16 because you have so far been wielding a great axe, which is two-handed. If you feel you'd rather make yourself more defensive and wield a different weapon and a shield, that can bump it up to 18.
Retroactively.
I mean, you've had a shield and you've never used it so far, so I just want to give you that option.
I guess I could use that, yeah. Or would it go up if I changed it to the ball or the hand axe?
No.
Either.
It's the shield. It's the shield.
Okay.
Well, you could use
But you
the
can't use your.
You'd have to move to a single armed.
yeah.
weapon.
So a hand axe is what you would use.
So one question is, are you,
Or the ball,
like,
right?
do you want to hold the shield in one of those
I see.
single armed weapons versus the
That'd be
two?
I see, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll switch to the shield
And hand axe. There you go. Cool. None of them hit you.
Cool.
None of them hit you at this point. This Revenant reels up.
Mike, did you get a cookie yet?
I have not.
Okay.
This is for Mike.
Yeah, we gotta save one for Mike here.
We'll save that for Mike. Mike, you want some of this? You want some of that one?
Oh, you'll be really good things. There also is like another sheet tray of cookies up there.
Oh,
so it's,
Oh, you get it?
It's going to use its maddening shriek. And each
no, I'm just. But no, I'm just.
each one of you needs to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 15.
Oh boy.
Everybody.
Wisdom saving throw.
Everybody was
That's fun about blacksmithing. Must be from you.
13. Damn, the DC's 15? What the fuck?
Oh.
That's a high DC.
If anything, you'd be helping them hit you. Okay, what'd you get?
16.
Pass. Chengis.
Wisdom saving throw. Do you really do 20 yet?
I'll come back to you. Mizt.
Seven,
What'd you get?
17 for Chengis.
Okay.
This is yours.
No, yeah,
that's what I
20
rolled.
for Chengis.
I'm making you for serving.
16 for me.
You make a good
Great. Orin.
Orin.
Orin, Issa, Dakaran, anyone have rolled their...
I got 3.
Got a 3.
I got 3 too.
Issa, okay.
He's
13.
Orin.
Oh,
I rolled a. Are you talking as my DC?
Wisdom saving
Or my
throw.
I rolled a 13, which was not 15.
You each, the four of you, and you guys look over and you see the hunter also failed his saving throw, but Garrick has not. So the 5 of you take 15 points of psychic damage.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm almost dead.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Damn.
That is the enemy's round. Remember, its teleport is diminished. That screech is diminished. Its health is halved, and it no longer has its fear aura. You do not feel like you cannot approach this thing.
This is trying to get close.
Bravery and courage is among you. You guys have 1 minute. You can expect either 3 attacks of melee or ranged from Garrick, and 2 attacks of either melee or ranged from the hunter. Otherwise, you guys decide for yourselves. Alright. Do we want to start with Ghat'Rahg? Does anyone else want to take the lead?
I'll jump in at the beginning too.
Yeah, what's the question?
Me and Luke have a query.
Yeah, clear up.
If you can Luke spell that he did on me? Can he also smack the console to give it some extra boost?
I think if it says on whatever you charged it on, whoever you charge it on, then they're the only recipient of that spell. So you could have charged it on yourself.
Yeah.
But can he do a strength attack on the boot? Or it won't really matter because he's not imbued with lightning ability.
Correct.
But I
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I understand your question. The module is like overheated
Okay.
and unusable.
Oh, okay. At all, so I can't smack it anymore. I can't even
Right.
smack it anymore.
Can I go like a base?
Could I have started attacking this big guy?
Yeah, I had already taken the assumption that because I should have said that earlier, but that because of this, you guys would have joined the fray.
Okay.
Hopped onto land.
Okay. I thought we were. Okay, got it.
Sorry, I should have said that.
Understood.
No worries.
You did say that.
Cool. All right. Well, let's carry on. Should we go clockwise, or who's starting?
I'm going. All right. I'm going like 2 steps.
We were attacking this guy.
I'm going 2 steps, and then like doing like and I'm
Draco.
snapping my fingers. A starry mote appears in my right hand, and I jump like this and hurl a starry mote at number 2 here.
Okay.
And then I end up here. The starry mote. I'm sorry, starry wisp. I launch a mote of light at that creature. I'm making a ranged spell attack.
On a hit, it takes
1d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And it's going to emit dim light in a 10-foot radius and can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Okay.
That's
Wow! Double dice, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So that's 2d8.
Alright.
Wow.
That's 9 damage to number 2. And that's all I'm going to do.
So the seeds can you reach?
I'm done.
Okay. Chengis, you are up with Mizt on deck, if we're going clockwise.
I thought we rolled for initiative.
Cool.
We do roll for initiative, but team-wise. This time.
When there's a large...
Or can we just kind of just go?
I mean, if you're just like you wanted to go in the beginning...
shoot number 1.
Go for it. Take them out.
Figure out your
Yeah, you're up. You're up next.
25.
Hits.
Oh, and that wasn't even with advantage.
And you're
so
still
you know
hitting.
what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I have the ability to give myself advantage whenever I want, also. So.
Yes.
But anyway, it doesn't
rigged.
matter. So that is
Give me double digits, Cade.
14 points of damage.
There we go.
You're welcome, Draco.
Only the Revenant remains.
Bonus action hide.
You have cunning. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Good addition.
You good, Chengis? Looks like you've got a PDF open.
Chengis, looks like your command says
maybe got a
it's a
sheet
spell.
over
He's
there.
attacking
I'm doing
with
some
paper
accounting.
Edibles are kicking
Doing
in.
his taxes.
Defense
He's
mode.
They're kicking in, huh?
I'm trying to
Kicked
unedible
past
myself.
tense.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Definitely hit that H2O. We can pass you. Luke, you ready?
Yeah. So is there any fire around by any chance? Any flames?
Love that.
So far, no.
Love that, because if there was, Easy would be trying to eat it.
No, that's what I was. I'm not.
I mean,
There's a dragon.
Set you free.
If Issa sees fire, she has to make a saving throw, and if she fails, she's going to literally attempt to eat it. It's like it compels.
Wild magic type shit. Wild magic type beat. Hey.
Is there fire around? Did that make fire happen?
I have an alchemist fire. Does that
No,
mean
it's
that I
not.
can make it?
Radiant damage is like
It does
lighting.
mean that you'd make it. It's basically like a Molotov
Light
cocktail.
light
Oh,
damage.
sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
oh, okay.
So I'm gonna.
You side B.
I'm gonna just cast an alchemist fire, just like right in the middle of this this creature. This what is it called? A revenant.
The Lunar Revenant,
Lunar
yeah.
Revenant, and then cast second level pyrotechnics.
Okay, so you can either make an attack roll with the Alchemist Fire or cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need a fire. I need a flame in order to cast the pyrotechnics. So I have to extinguish a flame.
You wanted to. I see. You wanted to cast Pyrotechnics for that. Got it.
Yep. So I'm gonna just do a phalangeal shot.
Dude, love it. Love it.
I'm gonna see a magic spell. I'm gonna point my fingers towards forward, and my phalangeal bones fire outward, akin to the bullets of a gun, regrowing immediately. All creatures in a 1 foot wide, 30 foot long line in front of you must succeed in a dexterity saving throw,
Sir.
or take 2d8 piercing damage.
It's a natural 5. No biggie.
You're good.
Yeah, that'll hit him. What's the damage? We have that
I've
reference.
thought about will.
Just like the
18.
mitochondria is a powerhouse itself.
Or
18?
13.
Oh, that was gonna be like
13.
That's impossible.
That's impossible. Yeah. 8 plus 8 is 16. Wait, I need one more D8 because I cast it at second level.
I'm sorry, I brain farted. Is it 13 or 18?
13 the first time.
It's 20. 20.
Oh, it's 3d8, not 4d8. You,
3d8,
yeah.
yeah. 20 hit points of damage.
20 damage. You extend your hand out like a gun. You see your finger firing itself off, and for a moment you are stuck with 4 fingers, and you see it slowly start to grow back.
Glad we got that worked out.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. I did it. I thought so.
Helpful to work out for sure. Gotta do that, man.
Piercing through the bony flesh.
Damn.
Who's next?
I'm gonna whirl whip 2 of my hand axes.
Whirl whip.
2 of my hand axes at this fella. I have to be within 20 feet. How close is 20 feet? Is it 5?
4 squares.
5.
Right about here.
Okay. I'm gonna move up there. And here goes 1. 13 to hit.
Just hits.
And 17 to hit.
Hits. You were still raging, by the way.
I sure am.
Are you going reckless with either of these?
Rage against the dynamo.
He can respond by doubling the damage, or he can. What is?
He will also have advantage against you if you do.
Does raging help with?
But you can
with
kill
Rage helps with
rage?
damage.
Even rage weapons?
Well, I just gave him
Don't
40
matter.
and then he's got blood.
Alright, I'm going reckless.
Go reckless.
What is it? Double the damage?
Advantage on your rolls.
Oh,
Sick,
well,
okay. Well, advantage on damage rolls too?
No, just advantage on your to hit.
Then
Well, I
don't-
hit
no,
already,
no,
so I'm
don't-
gonna go
don't-
reckless.
Just
don't-
asking.
Oh,
Just
I
asking.
already hit. Hey!
Roll some damage.
No, I'm not
And
going
add
reckless.
so now you have 3 more attacks that are electrically charged.
And I'm electrically charging these hand axes.
Where's your accent, man?
I'm electrically charging these hand axes. These hand axes are electric. Whatever electricity.
Rolling 2 Pikachus at this moment.
What does the electrical charge do?
What is electrical?
Extra.
I don't know. I failed to see. Electrical for 500.
So 10 for the first one.
10 for the first.
Thank you, Ken.
I'm charging rent on the electric company.
13 for the second one. With a total of 23 damage.
What is solar energy, Ken?
Each of your hand axes, you feel the power of the Storm Lord within you. One embedding itself in the skull of the Revenant, and another hitting the hand holding the sword that it's wielding. Issa, Chengis, Draco, who's next?
Just go, bro.
Alright. Sweet. I just want to jump in with the mace, but I should heal.
What? You've
Why
long
are you
rested.
healing?
You've long rested. You don't need to heal.
You're
No,
not.
for somebody else.
Well, you know, he
Everybody
might have
did.
taken screech damage. Did you take screech damage?
Oh no!
Yeah, because that.
He did not. It was you 4 and the hunter.
Oh, that's right. He got 17.
Yeah, so you can go to someone. You can go to the hunter if you want to heal him, or you can go and attack that guy.
That's a good move. I am. Oh,
Go attack the guy.
Yeah.
Just just run up and roll your die. D20. Roll it.
What's your
First
Right
step, no
there.
matter what.
Right next to your hand.
What are you doing? Don't you have Sacred Flame? You can Sacred Flame.
Heal the monster.
I got that probably does double damage.
I got 30 range, I
Have you
got
gone
60
yet?
range.
You can start
Where am I? I'm so sorry.
This one.
happened.
Start eating.
Oh, I'm not the one. What?
Hang on,
What's
Lord.
the flame?
1, 2, 3.
It's a sacred flame. It does radiant damage.
Yeah, so you won't be able to reach it in melee, but you can probably reach it with Sacred Flame.
The light of God.
Oh, that's good. I take that well.
It's called Bane, second level.
Okay. Oh yeah. You can bait it. It basically would make it anytime it attacks, I roll a d4 and it lowers it based off of that roll.
Is that helpful? Is that enough?
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah,
Do it now. Boom, bang, done.
Alright, great.
Okay, so cast that.
Yep.
You see this light energy oppressing upon the carcass of this revenant. Draco.
I would like to go.
Okay.
I'm going to. I need to get a little bit closer. I'm going to go like here.
Okay.
I'm going to use Spectral Slash. Just
Yes.
forwards. Yep. That's,
Yes, you will.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that.
I just love it.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll for that.
Okay. You all see a spirit resembling that of Draco going forward. Go ahead and roll. And lunging for a sweeping attack with an axe. So with your hand axe,
Look out, critical roll.
plus 5.
Plus 5. So
Oh yeah, that hits. So roll a d8. It's just a d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll jump forward and do that. But, yeah.
All right. And check off one of your divine channel divinities.
That's interesting.
7 plus 5 is 12.
12 just misses, unfortunately. You get right up next to him, and your axe just gets buffeted by its shin bone or whatever it is that is on its leg.
If I hit a shin bone, it should be damaged.
You'd think. It was close. It was close. Issa, you're up.
Issa's going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on this thing.
Okay.
So
You're way back over here. Do you have enough range for that?
yes, it's 90 feet. So
Yeah, you're good. All right, what's the saving throw for the whip?
the saving throw is going to be intelligence, and it has to be 14. But I'm also going to heighten it, which will give him disadvantage on the saving.
Okay. I'll roll from the table.
What are these things?
He has to. He has to get a 14 or higher. He has no modifier. It's disadvantage. That's a 7.
Wow. Tasha.
Whip that mine.
All right. What's the damage there?
So I'm going to do.
And I'm assuming it does another thing as well.
Yes, there is.
Funny you dash.
Yeah. So it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Excellent use of moral.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
It's
that's the PHB for you. So that's going to be 9 points of damage.
This thing is looking very, very hurt. Garrick is gonna go.
Garrick, let's go.
Let's put this thing to rest once and for all, eh? Sidesteps. It's going to take 3 shots with its rifle. Oh, 1 misses. That's a natural 2. But 1 hits. 2 hits. With 2 shots from its rifle, penetrating a hand and crossing through its skull and hitting the other hand. You then see this thing begin to slow, wobble, and topple. As a group, for fun, how do you all want to do this?
I'd like to send a shockwave of electricity right in the nads.
Right in the nads. Non-existent nads. Okay. What else? Go ahead and speak forth your final attacks.
I say with the mind whip, it like causes him to take a misstep and he trips.
Boom. It's toppling. Is there anything that you would like to do to try to finish it off? Or anyone else that would like to do to finish it off?
I will go ahead and cast Sacred Flame.
The killing blow.
With all this commotion.
Wait, won't she have to make a saving throw?
Why would she?
I thought you
That's
were-
radiant damage.
What?
Sacred Flame does radiant damage, not actual
Not
fire.
fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not real.
I would think the flame in the word
Yeah.
would imply a flame, but
You all dogpile in your own respective ways and bring low this reverence. And as you look up into the sky, you see almost like gravity pulling stars and other motes of light into itself to reform and undo its shattered form, bringing the moon to its natural state. All geists that may be in other districts and even in this one fade into the night. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Cool.